Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today in another, am I out of the frame? To another video. Thank you guys so much for clicking. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you so much for your questions or your topics. So today I will be addressing a particular topic or speaking on a particular topic for someone. If you want to know more about this video, I'll see you on the other side. All right guys, so I hope that you're all doing well. I'm really determined to get this video out. I recorded this video, I think it was maybe a week or less than a week ago. When was it? 20? Let me see something. Let me draw from my receipts. So I did I recorded on this topic last week Friday, and tomorrow is going to be one entire week, and I am still not able to upload it. I don't know what's the problem, so I decided to redo the video. I probably might miss important points that I did mention in the previous video, but I want to try my best. All right, so this video today, I did a video some time ago, and it's titled Personal Views on a Christian Dating and Unsaved, and I gave my personal views on it. Now I had this particular person, she said that she wants to be referred to as F Brown. All right, so she said I had to come and watch again. So she basically rewatched my video. She said, very interesting. It would be nice for you to do more videos like this one. I appreciate the kind words. What do you say to a young lady who wants to get saved but in a relationship? So she's in a relationship, she wants to get saved. Sorry for the movement of the camera. As you all know, I have this little problem with the tripod, as I always say. If she leaves, the young man will no longer get, if she leaves the young man, she will no longer get any monetary support for her child. What would you really say to a young girl? She really wants to get saved. And as I said, she wants to be called F Brown. So here we have a young lady. She is living, or she's in a relationship. I don't know if they're living. She's in a relationship with someone who is not saved, and she's saying that she would like to get saved, but if she leave, uh she will no longer get monetary support for her child. So I don't know if this particular, let me see if I can hold a tripod. I don't know if this particular person is the child's father. She did not say, but she's in a relationship with this person, so obviously she is getting monetary support from the person currently speaking. So if she should make a step, change her life over, she will no longer be getting monetary support for her child. Whichever way, whether he's the father or not, either way, I will try my best to speak on it. But let me first say that the decision that you have in your thought or in your mind, it is definitely one of the best decisions that will ever come across your thoughts or come across your mind, because we live in a world now where the enemy, he tries to distract our young girls, our young men, to think that wanting to change their lives, is something really bad. So when you have a young lady, especially in this time that we're living in, can really acknowledge that I am willing to give up the entire world, because once you decide to accept Jesus Christ, now the entire world, yeah, give up, and you're giving, you're saying less of this and more of God. So let me say, it's a very good move. It's an excellent move, and I hope that the enemy by this time have not snatched that good thoughts away from you. I am really sorry with the delay for you to hear what I have to say, but I am trying my utmost best. Now, the first thing, and I'm speaking personally, other persons who might be experts and who might be this and who might be that might say otherwise. I'm open for corrections where that is concerned, or comments, whatever. But as for me, as I stated, it's an excellent move that you actually want to give up. You want to turn your back on the world and you want to say, I am choosing God. I am choosing Christ, which is not an easy decision, especially in this time. So many wants, so many needs, sin nice, don't make people tell you nothing. They tell a lie all the time about sin is not nice and nothing is not out there. Lie them a tell. Let me tell you, there's a lot of things out there. It's just a made up mind, and we decide to leave all of that and to follow Christ and to do right by Him. All right. First and foremost, I believe that you should have a conversation with this person. All right. You probably don't know how he's going to react, and obviously you said that if you change over life, you would not be getting, because everything would have mash up, so him not have no need for your gear, nothing. Right. But even before you speak to you speak to him, I would say speak to God. It's not the excellence of speech, it's not the long purse. Say something to God. Let him know that this is a decision that I want to take, I am about to take. Lay out everything to him, hold back nothing. Let him know the possibilities, what might happen. Him know already, but we are communicating these things to him. Let him know what you want him to do. After you speak to your Heavenly Father, after you say like a prayer, I think that you should say something to the young man. Oftentimes we see where persons might turn up for a particular service, or they might go to a street meeting, whatever it is, and altar call might come, a message might preach, and they might get very scared. And a lot of leaders know this, that the man or the woman, them in a relationship, them state it, and some of them, they force them to get saved, to get baptized. Now, when you force a person to get baptized and the person go back home, knowing that he or she is living with their significant other, how you work out that? You gone home happily, the person gone home after you try to explain. When the man a come and a touch your leg, the woman a come and touch your leg, it can't happen. How are you going to explain that? A war for the entire night. And we know this, and we know that these things happen. Speak to the person. Let him know that this is the step that you want to take. Many times too, we feel that when we are coming to Christ, we have to come as a unit. A unit in terms of, I was dating this person before, and let us get married and let us serve God. And many times we think that if we don't come as a unit, we can't serve God. And that is definitely a lie. That is absolutely false. All right? Because we don't know, you don't know, I should say, if that person is for you, if that person is the one that God designed or created to be your husband. All right? So first and foremost, as I said, speak to God. Say a prayer. God, this is what I want. This is what I want you to do for me. This is what I'm going to do. Show me the way. Speak to the person. He may not agree, because based on what you said, he may feel some type of way, because you have some man out the road, them say them a gangster, and the whole getting married kind of thing is not their kind of thing, and stuff like that. Them not really interested now, especially if it's a young person. Him not done the road yet, and him want experience this. Him not want to come settle down. Him not want take on and take on and take on. You understand? So then, he may not approve, right? But at the end of the day, you just want to know, say, you communicate that to him. But one thing I can say to you is that giving up the entire world and the things that you enjoy the most and to choose God, to choose Jesus, There is no disappointment in him. There is no failure in him. And as long as you don't have any disabilities, you're not sick, and you're able to work, you're physically fit. If the man decides say him now go support you financially, him now go give you no more money, darling dear, if you're able to get a job, send out few resumes. It's kind of hard now. Send out couple resume. Ask somebody who knows somebody and stuff like that. That's the reason why I say to you, speak to God, tell God that these are the situations. All right, because we really can't allow, because we're not going to get financial support from a particular person, we are going to just remain on the condition even when the conviction is upon us. So if you're able to get a job, that would be super. That would be super, so you can support yourself and you can support your child. If this man is the child's father, him have to take care of the pitney. He must take care of the child. And saying this, verbally, a lot of persons, might say she does a talk because there's a lot of person and this and that and what have you. But there are ways for him to take care of the child by law, right? Because it is his responsibility. So if this person is the child's biological father, that's another story. But he will have to take care of the child. But if you can get a job for yourself so that you can support yourself and your child financially, then that would be awesome. That would be good. All right. The church that you want to join, you must see a church. I am assuming maybe a community church, or even if it is outside of your community, go and speak to the pastor. Tell him everything and ensure that this is somebody that you can open up to, because it's not every leader make themselves available. Big up to my leader. It's not everybody make themselves available to hear what it is that persons have to say. So speak to him, the pastor, whether it's a male or a female. Speak to him, speak to her. Let them know your situation. Probably they can help you to get a job. Probably them know somebody who wants somebody to come and do a little work or whatever it is. And then you can go from there. But what I want to say to you, don't allow, because you think that he's not going to give you monetary support, you're going to change your mind and you're going to remain. We are created, we are fearfully and we are wonderfully made. And we were not made to fit in, we were not made to settle. And I can tell you that God will never leave you, will never forsake you. I'm not telling you that turning your life over is going to be smooth sailing and it's going to be easy. You're going to have hard times, you're going to have difficult days. There are going to be days when you're going to cry. But at the end of it, it is going to be worth it. You just need the right set of people in your corner to bear you up, to encourage you, to strengthen you, and to guide you, to show you the way forward as a temporal being. So don't allow the fact that the person may not, support you, or you think that he's not going to support you, to hinder you from doing the right thing. The step that you're taking, a whole heap of people want to take it. A whole heap of young girls, they want to take it, but they are scared because they are not the breadwinner of the family. They are not the ones that are providing. And the enemy is such a liar and a deceiver. He make it seem as if that if you come to Christ, you are dead for hungry. I never see nobody come to Christ and dead for hungry. Never. And if that is happening to somebody, they cause it on themselves, because disobedience, which is sin. So God tell us enough to do what you do, or you're walking contrary, will cause blessings to slip by you and not to come directly to you. But I can tell you that there is no failure in God. There is none whatsoever. He is our provider. He knows how to provide for us. He said that, he will supply all our needs. not our wants, our needs. And many of us, we have a lot of wants, and those things are not vital. He said that he will supply all our needs. So it doesn't really matter what it is that we are in need of. God himself knows, and he knows when to show up, when to give it to us, in what season, at what time. So I want to say to you, I mean, the other video that I made, it was more in depth than this, but I am trying to make this a bit shorter so that I can get the message out. Turning your back on the world and choosing Jesus is the best thing you can ever do. Whether you're a young girl, middle age, or you're an older woman, if bro, now you may talk to, making this decision is the best thing that you'd ever do. And I pray that by the time that this message is out, you will still have that zeal, that desire, that determination to walk out on this world and to choose God. As me say, me not tell you, say it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be nice all the time. It's not going to be smooth sailing. But don't allow the enemy to trick you and to tell you that if you leave him not going to give you no money. God is a provider, and he is a way maker. So don't sit down and let the enemy deceive you and let the enemy trick you. If this person is not willing to support you, then after, I mean, you turn over your life to him, you're no longer his. So you're gonna start living life with Jesus. So I mean, there would not be any reason for you to be even taking money from him unless he is the biological child's father. Because he might give you money, he might want something in return. And from a change over your life, you don't have nothing at all for give him unless you give him a word of prayer, encouragement, or you share the word. If this person is for you also, then he will marry you. He will do the right thing. He will do the right thing. Encourage him also. Come, let us go and talk to the pastor. Let us go and talk to him or her, and let us tell him what's going on. This is what I want to do. And by the pastor giving you both counseling, you never know. The two of you cannot take on a water baptism the same day. So I hope that this video really helped you and you get an understanding of what it is that I have to say. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for clicking on my video and watching it in its entirety. Please remember to follow me on all socials. Fashionable Edwards on Instagram, Endurance by Kris, or Bag Collection. So for all the young girls out there, the young boys out there who decided that they're going to choose Christ, they're going to forget about this sinful world and they're going to try Jesus. That's the best thing that you will ever do. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time in another video. Bye.